Greetings, welcome to the chaos and the bollockary that is my trek through Fallout number 2. This is episode number 62. We are in New Reno and we are about to quiz the gentleman in the red shirt over there, who is called Jules. Smiles, displaying a gleaming gold tooth. His cologne is so strong it almost chokes you. Welcome to the glittering city of New Reno, my sister, and you are? Name's Jules, and may I say I have never seen a more beautiful woman stride down the street until this very moment. It's been my pleasure to give you a tour of Reno and set you up with whatever you're looking for, alright? How can you help me? Anything you need, Jules is the man, my sweet sister. If you need to fly, get high, slide down low. Jules knows where to go. Question is, I got the treasure, so what is your pleasure? Okay, can you tell me a little about New Reno? Can Jules tell you about New Reno? Hell yes. First thing you should know, Reno's ruled by 4 families: Mondinos, the Salvatores, the Bishops, and the Wrights. Each of them got a slice of the Reno pie. Tell me about the families. Well, now, another thing you've got to know about New Reno is nothing's free. It's if it is, examine the merchandise. So I'll pay him 100 chips. Jules pockets the chips so quickly you swear they have vanished. So, which of the fine families interest you today? Start at the top, the Modino family. Hold up 2 fingers. The Medinos are a 2-headed beast, friend, and each head's name's Jesus Mondino. Go on. There's the father, Big Jesus Mondino, and the son, Little Jesus. And both are the meanest sons of bitches you ever met. Used to be slaves here, but they turned the tables years ago and carved out them their little empire. How big is a little empire? They own the Desperado just down the street. Can't miss it. They also got the biggest supply of jet in all of New Reno, so if you've got the urge to fly. Speaking of which, do you know where I can get some chems around here? How come the Medinos have the biggest supply of jet? Let's try that one. They're on top of the pile, friend. Ain't no more reason than that. They've got the factory, the maker, the distribution, and they're like the whole goddamn airline. They've got so much jet. What factory? Got factories all over New Reno, cranking out the shit day and night. That's why you can buy all the jet you need, most anywhere, bars, casinos, in the street, and of course from me. And the jet. There was what maker? Yeah, leans. Ian. See, the Medinos got themselves a little gold mine by the name of Myron. Hit the jackpot with him. See, he made jet. Back to the Medinos and jet. How extensive is just their distribution network? They pumped all over New Reno. For starters, up north, the Den, and also catches himself. Then shrugs and continues. Well, if you're also making its way to Reading nowadays, too much which can't hurt the Medinos' purse. None. What do we know about Reading? That's back to the Medinos and jet. Tell me about the other families. Go on. Well, now, that kind of info don't come cheap. You've got the chips, then you can get my attention. Pay him another 100 chips, yay! Try to solve. Jules pockets the chips. So, which family you've got your need to know about? So the Salvatore family. Quiet bunch. They are led by Louis Salvatore, an original gangster getting on in years. The territory's on the west side. Their crib's the bar called Salvatore's on 2nd Street. Don't be making trouble there. Why not? Some free advice. You see a Salvatore, keep your head down, mouth shut, or they'll cut you in 2. They've got the best firepower this side of CI. So anyone with kind of sense. So nobody with any kind of sense fucks with them. Understand? Yep, cool. What kind of firepower do the Salvatores have? Pistols, set. They shoot light. Now Reno's a city of light, but the light those guys' pistols shine can cut a man in two. Swap! Jules makes a slicing motion, making a clean burn between the two halves. It does. They shoot light. Do they call those pistols laser pistols? Well, I don't know really. No, I ain't sure what you're talking about. But take my word for it. Don't go asking the Salvatores about these pistols. They have the twitchy habit of killing people who are curious. By laser pistols, I mean pistols that emit beams of coherent light. A beam of sufficient wattage, say several megawatts, could do considerable amount of damage if focused on a target for a few seconds, producing the effect you're describing. Alright, let's... now, I don't know what about that. Yeah, no, you're talking like one of those white coats over at the stables. Just, you sure you ain't one of them? Stables? Leans in. Now, I don't want to go on about the less pleasant new Reno sites, but there's a bunch of white coats who talk like you in the building, the stables north of the town, heavily guarded by Mondino's men. What do they do there? Test new kinds of jet, from what I hear. Now, I'm telling you this in confidence, friend. Don't go poking around there. The Mondinos don't like visitors. Besides, Jules can get you all the jet you need. Why do the minions keep testing jet? It sounds like it's a habit forming enough as it is. Just to make it better, I guess. Refine the process, refine the chems, just good, but if they can make it even better, different between scraping the sky and flying the moon, I suppose. Do you know how to get to the stables? Now hold on a minute, I wouldn't even think about that if I were you. Friend, the Mondinos guard that place like rabid dogs. Just put the thought out of your mind. There must be a way in. Who do the Mondinos test the chems on? Why the Mondinos keep testing jet? It sounds like it's some form of disease. That's what so can slaves pretty much keep them in stalls in the stables like Brahmin. Mondinos buy a bunch from slavers that pass through. They buy a hell of a lot too, because the slaves keep getting sick, running away, or dying. Mostly die. What a surprise. Tell me more about the families. Pay them another 100. Well, now that kind of information come cheap. You got the chips? Yeah, another 100 chips. So let's go for the Bishop family. John Bishop. Not much to say. Bishop's a smart one, tough, and he's looking to get out. Where's his territory? He hangs out in the Shark Club on 6th Street. He's surrounded by guards, so don't go paying a visit unless you've got real business with him. Smiles evilly, and keep your business away from his wife and his daughter. Alright, no danger of that. Tell me about the families. Yeah, 100 chips. And it's the Wright family. That's the last one. Jules pockets the Wright family. Right, hey, yeah, the Wrights are the only family who are family. The other families, see, they got mercs and tumbleweeds for muscle. The Wright family is the Wright family. Understand? Their family. How many of them are there? Almost 20 or more true-blooded Wrights mean a spit, and each of them uglier than the next. What the Wrights control in Reno? They've got no casino. They mostly deal in alcohol and sell it to the other families. So if you're looking for hooch, they hang out in the east side of town in a big mansion. Tell me more. That's more when you're Reno. Sure your thing. I've got the treasures. So what's your pleasure? Let's have a look at this. Don't need the chair. Looking to buy a highway fire supplier. Get laid. I'm looking for the Garden of Eden. Creation kit. Garden of who? That's some kind of chem. What does that garden thing do? Do you get high? No, it's well. Never mind. I had some other questions. Never mind. I better get going. We'll leave it there. We now have all the information about the 4 families, and I think we are going to go to. So that's Salvador. Which is Salvador's bar? What's this one? Let's go up here. That's the Desperado. Nice sound of gunshots. Let's go up this way, shall we? The biggest little city in the world. Reno, what we got up here? Jungle? What's that? Golden Globes ball. Let's go up this way. Ah, that's the Shark Club. That's from the Salvatore's bar. So we need to go into, I think, the Shark Club. See if we can deliver that suitcase for the guy in Vault City. So anyway, here ends episode number 62. So thank you for your time and patience watching this utter bollockry. If you like the material, comment, subscribe, share and leave a like. And do remember, subscribing is absolutely free and no obligation. So I look forward to seeing episode number 63, where we'll go into the Shark Club and see what we can see what chaos we can create in there. Anyway, so thanks for your time and bye.